my Father. You alone are my family. You alone, my friend. You alone are my knowledge. You alone, my wealth. You are everything to me, O Lord of Lords. You alone.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव.
Now everybody join your hands. Joyo Joyo Devi Chara Choro Share Kucho Jugo Shobhito Mukta Hare Bina Ranjito Pustako Haste Bhagavati Bharati Devi Namaste.
On behalf of Team CASA-DEI-BAMBINI, welcome our dear parents, teachers, students, and all distinguished guests. Today, we are celebrating our 23rd annual day. The seed was planted by my father, Sri Rabindranath Nandi, in January 2001. And I was blessed to get Mrs. Tapati Gupta as my advisor in this journey. Mrs. Gupta took her training from Mario Jr., the grandson of Maria Montessori. She worked with the team of AMI, Association Montessori International, where she was one of the senior members of the Montessori Association of Kolkata and former headmistress of Patho Bhavan. Under her guidance, we have achieved many awards and have been deeply inspired by her dedication in early childhood education. Following her footsteps, we are started believing and following Dr. Montessori's path, where the child is the treasure house of potentialities. Her motto was, follow the child, respect the child, and love the child. CASA-DEI-BAMBINI aims to nurture our children in a way where we teach them to be independent and give them the space to spread their wings and fly high. We provide windows of opportunities for the child's holistic development in physical, mental, and social life within our school curriculum which supports the new NAP 2020. We are proud to share with you our latest award from Education World, which is on health, nutrition, and safety, where we have ranked first in West Bengal and Kolkata and 7 in India. And now, my dear parents, we truly appreciate your partnership and collaborations in all endeavors of our life. We treasure your love and concern towards our institution, which is and always will be our sanctuary. So today, let me take this opportunity to show you how our children spend time at CASA-DEI-BAMBINI, which they call their second home. Before that, I would like to call upon our dear friend Sanjukta Chakraborty to help to facilitate our chief guest, Mrs. Meenakshi Kapoor, and just to join our lamp lighting program. Thank you so much.
Good evening, one and all. On behalf of CASA-DEI-BAMBINI, the House of Children. Today it is after a long time that we have all coming together, meeting one another. And today, after the despair, after the darkness, we are all moving towards the rays of hope. And so, with that note, may I call upon stage our chief guest. Please, may I welcome Mrs. Meenakshi Kapoor to come on stage. Mrs. Meenakshi Kapoor is a very familiar name in the education world. She did her schooling from Loreto Convent, Asansol, and after completing her studies, she taught in her alma mater for a long period of 12 years. And thereafter, she worked in Loreto House, Kolkata, for 21 years. And from May 2018 onwards, she was entrusted with the responsibility of heading Loreto Day School, Tarantala, as the principal. In both Loreto Asansol and Loreto House, she helped as a coordinator too. As a teacher and as an LTS animator, she motivated the LTSs of Loreto Convent, Asansol to start Onkur Vidyalaya for the less privileged children of the locality. And now, the school has celebrated its silver jubilee only a few years back. As an LTS animator, she has also conducted orientation programs for children and their parents. And she is passionate about biology, mathematics, value education, and inclusive education, and has helped children of the middle school with health and hygiene sessions, creating a spirit of free and healthy expression. And only last month, Mrs. Kapoor has retired from Loreto Day School, Tarantala, as the principal. And now we have Mrs. Meenakshi Kapoor to start the program by lighting the lamp. She is being felicitated by no other than Shantana Basu. The other co-teachers are also on stage. The little plant which represents the children of CASA-DEI-BAMBINI. And a small token of honor from CASA-DEI-BAMBINI. Without lighting the lamp, our program remains incomplete. Rather, the Indian program remains incomplete. And so now, we have the lighting of the lamp by Mrs. Meenakshi Kapoor. With Meenakshi Kapoor, we have Diti and Tanisha, the 8 students of CASA-DEI-BAMBINI, the small siblings who have grown up. And we also have Shantana Basu, the principal of CASA-DEI-BAMBINI. The other facilitators of the House of Children, they are also lighting the lamp along with Mrs. Kapoor and Mrs. Basu. So with this glowing lamp, let us all once again look forward the rays of hope, CASA-DEI-BAMBINI. And now, let us enjoy a video on our school activities, the school activities of the children of CASA-DEI-BAMBINI. Over to the video.
Great you, Father.
CASA-DEI-BAMBINI was founded by late Rabindranath Nandi in the year 2001. The former principal was Mrs. Tapati Gupta, a very senior Montessorian. Under her guidance, we have developed an environment which helps rapid brain development of a child through play-based activities with didactic materials. Here learning comes through play, which is age appropriate, stimulating all-round development approved by neuroscience and the new NCF 2022. A proper Montessori environment is like an oyster, and a young child is like a speck of dust which enters its body. The oyster deposits certain substances on the speck of dust which sticks on it forever. Nurture it, lets it out as a beautiful pearl to blind the world with its dazzling brilliance. The beauty of the pearl depends on the way it is nurtured. The child is a whole being with Pancha Koshas. The layers are Annamaya Kosha, which is physical layer, Pranamaya Kosha, which is life force energy layer, Manomaya Kosha, mind layer, Vijanamaya Kosha, intellectual layer, and Anandamaya Kosha, inner self. holistic development of a child takes into account the nurturing and nourishing of these 5 layers. Here, learning is not merely gathering informations, but is the development of self, of our relationships with others, being able to discriminate between different forms of knowledge and being able to fruitfully apply what is learned for the benefit of the individual and of the society.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Exercise of practical life we also call EPL. These activities help the children in developing coordinations of movement like holding, carrying, lifting, putting down a tray with proper analysis of movements. It also aims to develop a habit of taking care of everything in and around, work attitude, and in gaining independence. Sensorial activities serve the purpose of allowing the child to experience the larger environment with materials for classifying sensory impressions. These intellectual activities help in becoming aware of the physical properties of matter so that the child can explore. Arithmetic. Dr. Montessori discovered that a time comes when a child wants to know how much. She called this awakening of the mathematical mind. A child needs to build up an association with quantity, name, and symbol. Language development. As soon as the child comes to us, help in the field of language is offered by means of storytelling, rhymes, action songs, planned conversation, picture talk, etc. This is enrichment of vocabulary. Our mission is to promote positive growth in the lives of children, to nurture young minds by providing ample of opportunities where children can grow in a holistic approach which enables them to develop their social, physical, emotional, and intellectual abilities in a safe environment.
Never help a child with a task at which he feels he can succeed.
Free the child's potential and you will transform them into the world.
The child who concentrates is immensely happy.
The things that the child sees are not just remembered, but they form a part of his soul.
What the hand does, the mind remembers.
Our vision is to instill a naturally pragmatic outlook in children, thereby enabling them to grow into responsible, resilient, compassionate, well-adjusted human beings.
Let me introduce you about our school achievements. CASA-DEI-BAMBINI won ISA, British Council International School Awards in 2018. We have also received Grand Jury Ranking Award from Education World in 2022 and 23, which is India number 7, West Bengal number 1 and Calcutta number 1 for health, nutrition and safety.
Like all parents, even I wanted best for my child. And I believe that high quality preschool is very important for developing child's early learning skills. And in CASA-DEI-BAMBINI gave me that experience. That I had an amazing experience. My child, she learned a lot. I was surprised to see that she could she could differentiate between cube and sphere, which is very important, and that she learned from CASA-DEI-BAMBINI.
I am the mother of Shivansh Ghosh. My name is Oishi Ghosh. He has started his journey of education through CASA-DEI-BAMBINI Montessori House, and all the teachers are very loving, caring, they are very friendly, they are very cooperative, and moreover they understand child psychology very well, so that he loves to come to his Montessori school. And initially he was shy and introvert, but after joining the school 1 year back, we have observed a tremendous change in his behavioral and interactive pattern. So I have a very wonderful experience with this school, with all the teachers, especially his class teacher, Madam Anindita Ghosh, and his principal, Madam Shantana Basu. So I wish them best of luck for their future endeavors.
Experience is very fine. I am very much satisfied. My 2 sons are there studying. One is already passed out from here. Other one is studying. It's very fine. I am very much satisfied. Okay. And about my feelings, they take care about the students very good. They do their best to develop the students from the beginning.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm Shayan Ghotok and father of Vedagna Ghotok. Experience-wise, it's a very enriching experience both for the child as well as for the parent. It's a holistic approach that CASA-DEI-BAMBINI is taking towards the child. It's very enriching, and we feel good about sending the child because the child is very happy to come to school on a daily basis, which is fantastic. So on the whole, we are very satisfied.
It's very good. I can see my child. I've given her like 2 years back, and from where I gave her, and right now where she is, and it's a all-round development for her. She's developing every possible skills, and from starting with literature, interaction, and also the main part is like it's an all-round development what she has gained from this school, and it's a beautiful school, beautiful teachers, and principal ma'am, Shantana ma'am, she is the main part of the school, and she's a heart and soul. So it's a very good experience. That's it.
I'm very happy. I'm very I can say I'm blessed to keep my son here. My son is Manvik Sheikh. I'm his mother. And we are very happy with the facilities, with the teaching, everything. He's catching up well. and his motor skills are also developed very well. So I would say personally we are very happy to put him in CASA-DEI-BAMBINI Montessori House. Well, there are mixed feelings because I personally also did my course also over here.
Okay.
So we have very good feelings. It's a good bond over here. So I can say I'm very happy and very satisfied.
The greatest gift we can give our children are roots of responsibility and wings of independence. We shall walk together in this path of life, for all things are part of this universe and are connected with each other to form one whole unity.
So the children whom we just saw with the EPL activities, sensorial, arithmetic and language activities, they will be now coming on stage with their cultural activities. So now we have the dance drama Pride of India, which has been choreographed by Mr. Sanjay Bhattacharya. And the participants are Tanisha, Jaya, Vasavi, Tulika, Arvi, Ahan, Aganveer, Daksh, Ishan, Tejashwi, Snehik, Shamriddhi, Vivan, Kushvika, Hasnu, Ayan, Dighi, Kabir, Srinita, Tano, Bidisha, Joita, Krish, Agnishwar, Arushi, Olokananda, Debayud, Devangshi, Manvik, Satvika, Srinika, Siddhit. Bhalaka, Rijit, Rishank, Drishti, Hardik, Shriya, and this dance performance will be followed by fashion show which has been articulately done by Ms. Bhavna Himani, and the participants are Vihan, Adrika, Alekho, Anushri, Itasha, Kiangsh, Lakshmi, Anushri, Shourjo, Vedangna, Suhani, Sadrishi, Swaik, Ichi, Shomeshwar, Shivangsh, Devangsh, Ron, and Somaksh. And to conclude this cultural program, this part, we have the performance of the ex-students. And the performers are Ishani, Vihan, Aditri, Shaurik, Aditya, and Sanvi. So now, let us all keep our eyes to the cultural activities of the children of CASA-DEI-BAMBINI.
We live in a country called India. But is this just a piece of land that we inhabit? A biogeographical area in the south of the continent of Asia? Is this just a nation that we are all born and grow up, work, age, and die over time? Is this just a vast diverse land that has been in existence from the time immemorial that we all take for granted? What did India mean in the past? How do you define India at our present time? Or how do we see the nation grow or develop in the not so distant future? Else, we may also ask this enigmatic question: what is India, or what does India mean for you? We may all possibly have different feelings, visions, mixed emotions, and love for the country we live in or where we were born. But actually, it is important to explore the true meaning of India for us. India historically is a vast nation that stretches from the borders of Afghanistan to the modern day Myanmar and Straits through Sri Lanka and other island nations in the south across the Indian Ocean. India, the vast biography region, stretches from Kashmir, north, to Kanyakumari, and from the Run of Kutch to Kohima, is rich with our unique ethnic diversity, rich heritage and glorious history. A land with more than 22 languages and over 540 dialects, numerous tribal communities, forest residents, bustling cities and towns dotted with villages and hamlets, and is unimaginably diverse in ethnic, social, religious and cultural parameters. This is the only country that has been the birthplace of 4 religions, namely Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and Sikhism. All other major religious groups such as Islam, Christianity and Judaism are also represented in varied proportion in the present Indian populations. A nation that is said to become the country with the largest reported human populations by 2030, overtaking China, and is the 7th largest nation on this planet. In spite of the pressure of massive population, lack of ample infrastructural developments, India has emerged successfully as a global powerhouse. India is a major global market for cheaper agriculture products, pharmaceuticals, iron and steel, coal, different minerals, timber products, garments and textiles, plastics, numerous chemical industries and other industrial products and tools. India is also one of the biggest workforce suppliers to the entire planet by the virtue of its gigantic population, educational and technical skills, advanced training as well as a cheaper price for their service. The nation has made significant progress in the vast areas of modern education, science, technology and engineering, as well in various disciplines related to humanities and sociology.
India, the beautiful country, is not only rich in culture and heritage, but it is also rich in history. India has been under the British rule for 200 years approximately. There were a lot of brave hearts who laid down their lives for the freedom of India. Mangal Pandey was the first freedom fighter of the country. Despite being a soldier in British Army, he rebelled and motivated young soldiers to start the 1857 Great Rebellion, Indian Mutiny, also called the First War of Independence. Rani Lakshmi Bai was the Queen of Jhansi and one of the leading figures of the Indian Rebellion of 1857 and became a symbol of resistance to the British Raj for Indian nationalists. "मैं अपनी झांसी नहीं दूंगी" was her declaration against the British. Lala Lajpat Rai, also known as Punjab Keshari, was an Indian author and national freedom fighter. He was an extreme member of Indian National Congress and a member of the Lal Bal Pal trio. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, the second pillar of the Lal Bal Pal trio, endured as Lokmanya. He was the first leader of the Indian independence movement. The British colonial authorities called him the father of the Indian unrest. He said, "Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it." Bipin Chandra Pal was an Indian nationalist and the third pillar of the Lal Bal Pal trio. Bipin Chandra Pal was one of the main architects of the Swadeshi movement along with Sri Aurobindo. Mahatma Gandhi led the path of freedom following the principles of ahimsa or non-violence. He prioritized Swadeshi and non-cooperation to expedite the freedom movement. He gave the mantra to the nation, "Karo ya maro," do or die, in 1942 on the ground of Quit India movement. He is known as the father of the nation. Chittaranjan Das, popularly known as Deshabandhu, was an Indian freedom fighter, political activist and lawyer during the independence movement and founder leader of the Swaraj Party in undivided Bengal during the period of British colonial rule in India. Raj Bihari Bose was an Indian revolutionary leader against the British Empire. He was one of the key organizers of the Gadar Mutiny and founded the first Indian National Army during World War II. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was an excellent leader. He traveled to other countries to form alliance and formed Indian National Army or Azad Hind Fauj. "Give me blood, I shall give you freedom," was his appeal to his countrymen. Shahid Bhagat Singh was a well-known revolutionary. To foster patriotism, he founded Naujawan Bharat Sabha. Freedom fighter Bhagat Singh popularized the term "Inqilab Zindabad" and it eventually became an anthem of the Indian independence struggle. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, also known as the Iron Man of India, he left the legal profession to fight for India's independence. Following India's independence, he was appointed as the Deputy Prime Minister of India. Due to those great men only, we are living in a democratic and independent country. We should be thankful to all those people for their deeds and sacrifices.
ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान पे सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के, तेरी धूप से रोशन, तेरी हवा पे जिंदा, तू बाग है मेरा, मैं तेरा परिंदा है अर्ज़ ये दीवाने की जहाँ बोर सुहानी देखी एक रोज वही मेरी शाम हो कभी याद करे जो जमाना माटी पे मर मिट जाना जिक्र में शामिल मेरा नाम हो ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान पे सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के तेरी धूप से रोशन तेरी हवा पे जिंदा तू बाग है मेरा मैं तेरा परिंदा ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान पे सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के तेरी धूप से रोशन तेरी हवा पे जिंदा तू बाग है मेरा मैं तेरा परिंदा है अर्ज़ ये दीवाने की जहाँ बोर सुहानी देखी एक रोज वही मेरी शाम हो कभी याद करे जो जमाना माटी पे मर मिट जाना जिक्र में शामिल मेरा नाम हो ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान पे सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के तेरी धूप से रोशन तेरी हवा पे जिंदा तू बाग है मेरा मैं तेरा परिंदा
Education is a purposeful activity directed at achieving certain aims such as transmitting knowledge or fostering skills and character traits. These aims may include the development of understanding, rationality, kindness, and honesty. In ancient India, both formal and informal education systems existed. Indigenous education was imparted at home in temple, pathshalas, tolls, chotuspatis, and gurukuls. There were people in homes, villages, and temples who guided young children in imbibing pious ways of life. The ancient education in India was Vedic education, also known as Shruti education, because Shruti means that which is heard. Vedas has been passed on from one generation to another through verbal transmission. The main aim of Vedic education was to attain salvation through education. The teacher teaches the student in gurukuls and ashramas. Gurukuls was a residential schooling system more prevalent during the Vedic age. The students and teachers follow the principle of simple living but high thinking. Education helped in observance of celibacy, control over sense, and purity of life. Characteristics of Vedic education are high status of teachers, no state control education, teachers behaved as parents, residential schools, Sanskrit as medium of instruction, and individual teaching. There are 4 Indo-Aryan Vedas. The Rig Veda contains hymns about the mythology. The Sama Veda consists mainly of hymns about religious rituals. The Yajur Veda contains instructions for religious rituals. And the Atharva Veda consists of spells against enemies, sorcerers, and diseases. Some great men who influenced education are Gautam Buddha, Kabiguru Rabindranath Tagore, Swami Vivekananda, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, to mention a few. Some famous words by them. Gautam Buddha: every day is a new day. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. Rabindranath Tagore: the main object of teaching is not to give explanations, but to knock at the doors of the mind. Swami Vivekananda: you are the creator of your own destiny. Swamiji said, education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. Religion is the manifestation of divinity already in man. Therefore, the only duty of a teacher is, both cases, is to remove all obstructions from the way. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam: education is the most important element for growth and prosperity of a nation. He said, every teacher once was a student, every winner once was a loser, every expert once was a beginner, but all of them have crossed the bridge called learning. He said, education provides stability in life, and it's something that no one can ever take away from you. By being well educated and holding a college degree, you increase your chances for better career opportunities and open up new doors. Dr. Kalam also said, the purpose of education is to make good human beings with skill and expertise. Enlightened human beings can be created by teachers. Shruti learning is experiential learning. In modern education today, experiential learning is most beneficial. The process of learning by doing or experiencing. By engaging students in hands-on experiences and reflections, they are better able to connect theories and knowledge learned in the classroom to real-world situations.
सोचा कहाँ था ये जो हो गया, माना कहाँ था ये लो हो गया। चुटकी कोई काटो ना है हम तो होश में, कदमों को थामो ये है उड़ते जोश में। बादल पे पाँव है या झूठा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है। बादल पे पाँव है या झूठा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है। झूठा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है। बादल पे पाँव है या झूठा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है।
Sport is commonly defined as an activity that involves a degree of competition. Some games and many kinds of racing are called sports. A professional at any sport is called an athlete. Many people play sports with their friends. They need coaches to teach or train teams or individuals as how to do better. Sports can be played indoors or outdoors and by individuals or team. Sports is needed for health and can help reduce diseases such as heart attacks, many types of cancer, depression and anxiety, and dementia. Different types of sports help our body in different ways. For children, sports play an extremely important part in their lives by providing all-round development of the child, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Sport is good for your physical and mental health. They also help develop leadership skills and equip them with the ability to set goals and build character. Participating in sports can lead to higher self-esteem and better social interaction. It also helps students to have a positive outlook on life. Pursala Venkata Sindhu is an Indian badminton player, considered one of the India's most successful sportsperson. Sindhu has won medals at various tournaments such as Olympics and on the BWF circuit, including a gold at the 2019 World Championships. She is the first and the only Indian to become the badminton world champion and only the second individual athlete from India to win 2 consecutive medals at the Olympic Games. Mary Kom is an Indian amateur boxer, politician and former member of Parliament Rajya Sabha. She is the only woman to win the World Amateur Boxing Championship 6 times, the only female boxer to have won a medal in each one of the first 7 World Championships, and the only boxer to win 8 World Championship medals. Neeraj Chopra is a track and field athlete from India. He is the reigning Olympic champion, silver medalist in the World Championship, and the Diamond League champion in javelin throw. He is the first Asian athlete to win an Olympic gold medal in men's javelin throw. A junior commissioned officer in the Indian Army, Chopra is the first track and field athlete to win a gold medal for India at the Olympics. Mithali Dorai Raj is an Indian cricketer and a former captain of the India's women national cricket team from 2004 to 2022. Mithali is the highest run scorer in women's international cricket and is considered one of the greatest cricketers of all time. Sports play an important role with regard to inclusion, since sports for all involves the participation of all citizens, regardless of their physical, cognitive, psychological and socio-economic characteristics, by developing and strengthening social cohesion. National organizations and their actions towards persons with disabilities are expected to provide their citizens with the necessary access to active and regular recreational and sporting participation in order to respect the principles of equity and equal opportunities.
कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले हाय कुछ करिए कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए शक दे इंडिया कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले हाय कुछ करिए कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए चक दे इंडिया चक दे इंडिया चक दे
Modern age is an age of science and technology. It is now impossible to live without technology. It has made our life simple, easy and convenient. It also made business, education, medical, entertainment, communication and so many sectors easier. On the other hand, the internet has made a remarkable change in the field of communication, information and technology as well. Indians have played an important role in the field of science and technology. C.V. Raman is considered as one of the most famous scientists of India who worked on the scattering of light. He got Nobel Prize for Physics in the year 1930. Sir Mokshagundam Vishveshwaraya. He was an engineer scholar. He is known for his contribution of the construction of Krishna Raj Sagar Dam. He has been awarded India's highest honor, the Bharat Ratna, for his contribution in the field of engineering and education. His birthday, 15th September, is celebrated as Engineers Day. Venkataraman Radhakrishnan. He was a famous space scientist. Jagadish Chandra Bose. He was a man of many talent. He was the first person to use semiconductor junction for detecting radio signal, and he showed the world that plants have life. They feel pain like human beings. He set up the Bose Institution in Kolkata in 1917. Satyendranath Bose. He was born on 1st January 1894 in Kolkata. He is known for his work in quantum mechanics. He has been awarded Padma Vibhushan, the second highest civilian award of India. Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. He was known for his works in physics, astrophysics and applied mathematics. Chandrasekhar was awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics for his mathematical theory of black holes. Homi Jahangir Bhabha. He played an important role in the development of quantum theory. He is also known as the father of Indian nuclear power. Nambi Narayanan. He is an Indian aerospace scientist who worked for the Indian Space Research Organization and contributed significantly to Indian space program by developing the Vikas rocket engine. Technological development in any field no doubt increase the economy of any country. So, we should use our modern technology for the welfare of ourselves, and it will become a curse if we use it in the wrong way and definitely leads to complete destruction.
Mission Mangalam. Om Mangalam, Mission Mangalam. Om Mangalam, Mission Mangalam.
मंजिल दूर 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 है, मुश्किल पास है, फिर भी ख्वाब 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 में ट्विंकल स्टार्स है.
Om Mangalam.
1, boom.
दिल में मार्स है क्योंकि दिल में मार्स है अपने दिल में मार्स है उड़ने की प्यास है दिल में मार्स है ओम मंगलम मिशन मंगलम स्पेस मंगलम शटल मंगलम फूल मंगलम स्वैग मंगलम हैश मंगलम टैग मंगलम प्रेम मंगलम मिशन मंगलम काउंटडाउन इग्निशन मंगलम ओम मंगलम मिशन मंगलम टेलीस्कोप उड़ाए स्वाहा दिल में मार्स है
Om Mangalam Mission Mangalam. Om Mangalam Mission Mangalam. Om Mangalam Mission Mangalam.
मंजिल दूर 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 है मुश्किल पास है फिर भी ख्वाब 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 में ट्विंकल स्टार्स है
Om Mangalam Mission Mangalam.
मंजिल दूर 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 है मुश्किल पास है फिर भी ख्वाब 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 में ट्विंकल स्टार्स है चांद को करके रहेंगे आज ओवरटेक हम पूरा चांस है
3, 2, 1, boom.
दिल में मार्स है क्योंकि दिल में मार्स है अपने दिल में मार्स है उड़ने की प्यास है दिल में मार्स है ओम मंगलम मिशन मंगलम स्पेस मंगलम शटल मंगलम फूल मंगलम स्वैग मंगलम हैश मंगलम टैग मंगलम प्रेम मंगलम मिशन मंगलम काउंटडाउन इग्निशन मंगलम ओम मंगलम मिशन मंगलम टेलीस्कोप उड़ाए स्वाहा दिल में मार्स है
Indian art and culture has a glorious history since the days of Indus Valley civilization. It is the identity of a nation which helps us to better understand the world around us. As it brings people together, it offers us the opportunity to learn from each other and understand how there is unity even in diversity. India is a multicultural country that has one of the world's largest collections of songs, music, dance, theatre, folk traditions, performing arts, rites and rituals, paintings and writings that are known as the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Many notable names are associated with Indian art as they have contributed immensely to their own fields like Rabindranath Tagore, Abanindranath Tagore, Nandalal Bose, Jamini Roy, Ramkinkar Bez, Ravi Shankar, Allah Rakha, Zakir Hussain, Bismillah Khan, Shiv Kumar Sharma, Hariprasad Chaurasia, Girish Ghosh, Birju Maharaj and many others.
India is a country where most number of festivals celebrated in the whole world. Festival being the moment of joy in our life and make us to be together to celebrate. The best thing in India, not the festival is only celebrated by the people associated with it, but also it is celebrated by the people of other religions as well. The majority of the religious festival of India have most interesting mythological story associated with them. Each festival in India is celebrated wonderfully with a mix of lights, colors, decorations, dance, music and mouth-watering food. The famous festival in incredible India is Diwali, Durga Puja, Dasera, Holi, Krishna Janmashtami, Onam, Ganesh Chaturthi, Eid ul-Fitr, Mahashivratri, Guru Purab, Pongal, Christmas, Baisakhi and Lohri. In India, the architecture and monumental artwork depicted in the historic sites of Ajanta, Ellora, Khajuraho, Sanchi, Puri, Agra, Lucknow, Mysore, Madurai, Bengal, Rajputana, and the other parts of India, from the north to south, in the awe-inspiring experience of any art critic and the art lovers. The country provides one of the finest examples of artistic superiority in designs, craftsmanship in architecture.
Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. Gama bala, gama, gama bala, gama esa. Gama bala, gama, gama bala, gama esa. Mapani pa gama, gama bala, gama esa. Za, gama basa, gama. I'm in love with your body. Why? Niri bama ba, kare suni. Why? Pani sa, pani sa, pani sa. Why? Kare ni sa, ma kare sa mi da ba. Why? Takar, kat. Sani da ba mani ba magari sani. Jaga ma bani sani ba magari Come now, follow my lead.
And now, yes, Nepal, the land of the rising sun, from Hokkaido to Shikoku and Kyushu, we have Mrs. Mei Ohashi. Her children, Tano and Ichi, they are associated with CASA-DEI-BAMBINI for last 1 year. And so, Kohut Banwa, good evening. This is Mei Ohashi.
Gama bala, gama esa. Gama bala, gama esa. Mapani pa gama, gama esa. Za, gama basa, gama. I'm in love with your body. Why? Niri bama ba, kare suni. Why? Pani sa, pani sa. Why? Kare ni sa, ma kare sa mi da ba. Why? Takar, kat.
In India, agriculture is considered a primary livelihood for most of the population, which can never be underestimated. Agriculture has existed for thousands of years in our country and has developed with new technologies and equipment that replace traditional farming methods. It is not wrong to say that the food we eat is the gift of agriculture and Indian farmers who work their sweat to provide us food. In addition, the agriculture sector is one of the major contributors to gross domestic product, GDP, and national income of the country. India is the second largest producer of wheat and rice, the world's major food staples. India is currently the world's second largest producer of several dry fruits, agricultural based textile, raw materials, pulses, farmed fish, eggs, coconut, sugarcane, and numerous vegetables. Moreover, agriculture forms around 70% of our total exports. The main export items are tea, cotton, textiles, tobacco, sugar, jute products, spices, rice, and many other items. About 70% of our population depends on agriculture. 1/3 of our national income comes from it. Our economy is based on it.
আজ ধানের খেতে রৌদ্র ছায়ায় লুকো চুরি খেলা রে ভাই, লুকো চুরি খেলা। আজ ধানের খেতে রৌদ্র ছায়ায় লুকো চুরি খেলা রে ভাই, লুকো চুরি খেলা। নীল আকাশে কে ভাসালে সাদা মেঘের ভেলা রে ভাই, লুকো চুরি খেলা। আজ ধানের খেতে রৌদ্র ছায়ায় লুকো চুরি খেলা রে ভাই, লুকো চুরি খেলা। আজ ভ্রমর ভোলে মধু খেতে উড়ে বেড়ায় আলোয় মেতে। আজ ভ্রমর ভোলে মধু খেতে উড়ে বেড়ায় আলোয় মেতে। আজ কিসের তারে নদীর চরে, কিসের তারে নদীর চরে চোখা চোখের মেলা। নীল আকাশে কে ভাসালে সাদা মেঘের ভেলা রে ভাই, লুকো চুরি খেলা। আজ ধানের খেতে রৌদ্র ছায়ায় লুকো চুরি খেলা রে ভাই, লুকো চুরি।
So, India has given us many reasons to be proud of. At the same time, India's progress towards achieving sustainable developmental goals are both encouraging and challenging. It aims to end all forms of hunger and malnutrition by 2030, making sure all people, especially children, have sufficient and nutritious food throughout the year. And to remove all this and strengthening SDGs, we have to remember 5 easy steps. Get educated, change your mindset, educate others, travel and see the world with intentions, live conscientiously. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development provides a global blueprint for dignity, peace, and prosperity for people and the planet now and in the near future. Our country is our motherland, and we should always be grateful for all that we have received from her. We'll always feel proud and encourage our next generation to recite with pride. A poem by Kobiguru Rabindranath Tagore. Where the mind is without fear and head is held high, where knowledge is free, where world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert, sand, and dead habit, where the mind is laid forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action. Into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake.
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले, आशाएं ले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी, आशाएं ले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी।
Long years, which started from 1984, Mrs. Meenakshi Kapoor, our chief guest today. Please may I request ma'am to come on and please deliver some words for us which will really be very, very enthusiastic. Please, ma'am, please may I request you to come up on stage. I would request Biti and Tanisha to escort ma'am on stage. Mrs. Meenakshi Kapoor. The journey which started on January 1984, and she has just retired last month. So let us all hear the story, how she has paved her way of excellence and exuberance.
A very good evening to all our esteemed guests, to Mrs. Shantana Basu, to her family, to her family in the school of teachers and students. I would like to congratulate each one of you for the 23 years of the school CASA-DEI-BAMBINI. And I would like to say today that for the past 23 days, I was missing school. And today, on the 24th day, I got to again see and witness little children and be with little children. And I'd like to thank Mrs. Shantana Basu for giving me this pleasure of this evening today. It was absolutely mesmerizing, delightful, and no length, breadth, depth, or any dimension of appreciation will be enough to measure up to the kind of emotions that I felt today, seeing the performance of the little ones on the stage. I would like to congratulate you, ma'am, and your entire team of teachers and staff members and the children and the parents also, because no school can run successfully without the collaboration of the parents. So dear parents, thank you to you too, because without your support, this day for CASA-DEI-BAMBINI would not have been possible. And from the beginning, when the curtain was raised and the first chanting of Om, I could see that Om resonating in every cell of every little child on the stage. And I could see the nurturing that you do through the experiential learning from the PowerPoint that you shared with us. And I think the parents sitting over here are a privileged lot. And I hope the school is also a privileged lot to receive the collaboration from the parents. I hope that is a mutual holding of hands as you go along. I was very happy to get a glimpse of what is the kind of nurturing you are doing. And I could see the love and care with which it is being done. And I know it percolates right down from you to the children, through the teachers. So I think the children who are going to be going out of this school have already got a head start in life. So that makes the children, means they are one step ahead. And I think I can say that because I could see my pupils from Loreto Dharamtala also on stage. So Tanisha, I'd like you to step forward. I feel very proud seeing Tanisha helping with the little ones on the stage. She's now in college and she's managing college as well as helping in this school simultaneously. So thank you, and I am really feeling proud. And I hope many others will follow your footsteps. There's a lot that I'd like to say, but I'm really falling short of words. And also I would like the children to go home because I know they've had a long day. But I would like to congratulate the teachers and the principal, because with these small little ones, to make them perform on the stage is not an easy task. So if they have given you a delightful evening, a mesmerizing evening, I think the teachers and the principal deserve a round of applause. Thank you. You have touched every aspect of India in your performances today on the stage, and you have educated us also through the various facets and aspects that you have touched. And it's not just the children that you are educating, but I think through the presentations you have educated us, society and parents. Thank you, ma'am. And I am really very happy to have been a part of it. And I think I'd like to tell each one of you that it is Not we who decided to be here, it was God who decided to put us together today here. A few months back, maybe 6 months back, I didn't even know ma'am. It was by a chance meeting at another event that we met, and something struck, and we are here together. Finally, I would like to actually congratulate the little ones on the stage. They are carrying memories, they've created memories today, and they will be carrying these fond memories. Some of them may be crying because they may be tired, but I think they will cherish these memories. And I would like to just tell the parents, just as you and me have not chosen to be here today, God chose us to bring us together today. Your children have also been very specially chosen by God to be in your life and in the lives of the teachers and the principal. So each child on the stage is the VIP today. Thank you so much. God bless each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for such an inspirational speech. I really thank to all the parents, all my teachers. I would like to thank Uttam Manch for supporting. I would like to thank Mr. Deepankar De for giving this light such a beautiful way to make this even so colorful. To all the members, all audience, thank you so much. A big thank you and a big round of applause for all of you. And here we are taking a 5 minutes break, and obviously I would like to thank our photographer Rapti and Indrashis. They have done such a beautiful job for presenting this videographic. Thank you so much. Thank you all the audience. So here we are taking 5 minutes break. Thank you.
CASA-DEI-BAMBINI, the house of children. We are all looking forward what the children are doing. But let all of us also thank the facilitators. And we have Mr. Sanjoy Bhattacharya, the choreographer, who really worked so very hard with the children to put up this beautiful program. And now, please may I request Ms. Santana Basu to felicitate Mr. Sanjoy Bhattacharya, who constantly kept on working with the children, and today he was also found showing the different movements of dance when the children were performing on stage. Please may I request Ms. Bhavna Himani to come on stage, because we would also like to felicitate her. She was the one who really created the beautiful fusion of fashion show. So please may I request Ms. Bhavna Himani to come on stage and accept the felicitation from Ms. Shantana Basu. Thank you so much, Mr. Sanjoy Bhattacharya and Ms. Bhavna Himani. After this break, we would step into the world of elocution, and we will go through a new world where we will find two birds, one who is a free bird and the one who is inside a cage, confined within a cage. This little piece of elocution will also remind us of Rabindranath Tagore's Dui Pakhi. The two little friends who will be taking part in this elocution are Aditya and Shorik. This will be followed by Kitchen Orchestra. Kitchen is really a place which we all love. The beautiful smell of the food, the beautiful noise while cooking really creates a different feeling altogether. But these kitchen utensils can also produce sound which really plays the 7 notes of music. And we will be presenting that in the kitchen orchestra, which has been conducted by Mrs. Shushmita Sen. And the ones who will be playing with these kitchen utensils are our little friend Ayan, Dighi, Manvik, Srijita, Kabir, Ognishwar, Tano and Joita. And to wind up, we have the rhymes from the children of CASA-DEI-BAMBINI. So, after this short break, we will be once again stepping in the cultural world, and we would be presenting a conversation between 2 birds, one who is confined within a cage and the other is a free one. Because I set no snare, but leave them flying free. All the birds of the air belong to me. From the blue tit on the slow to the eagle on the height, uncage them come and go for my delight. And so the sunward way I soar on the eagle's wings, and in my heart all day the blue tit sings.
বনের পাখি ছিল বনে, একদাকে করিয়া মিলন হলো বহে, কি ছিল বিধাতার মনে। বনের পাখি বলে খাঁচার পাখি ভাই, বনেতে যাই দোহে মিলে। খাঁচার পাখি বলে বনের পাখি আয়, খাঁচায় থাকি নিরিবিলে। বনের পাখি বলে না, আমি শিকলে ধরা নাহি দিব। খাঁচার পাখি বলে হায়, আমি কেমনে বনে বাহি দিব।
Live in a house. The world to me is small and round, and I find my master around. My name is Therapy. I live in a nest. The big mango tree is my house, and to me the world is beautiful, blue with sky, land and water view. I am very happy. My master loves me so much. I eat good foods like groundnuts, leafy green, orange fruits like zucchini, shredded carrots, papaya, watermelon. Lovely food. I eat whatever I get. Seeds, grain, discarded food, worms, small berries. So, do you think I live like a king? My friend, do you think I am happy living in fear? You are free to fly anywhere. You can see the wood and feel here, the waterfalls and high mountains, and meet your friends, winds and tents. Yes, I can fly anywhere, but do you know what I scare of? I live day in and day out in that town, a fear of hunters shooting me down. Right. Your master can't be rude. He offers good food. Yes, my master cares and looks by, but I have forgotten how to fly. My life inside the cage is so suffocating. The open sky is so tempting. Agreed, your master might care, but life throws me new dares. Alas, the world is so unfeatured. We are both happy, we are both strong. Let us be happy and live long.
Manvik. Digi. Srijita. Ognishwar. Manvik. Little loudly. Kavir. Ayan.
Please may I request all of you to clap with our children. our musician children. Now we have reached the fag end of today's evening program. Before we wind up, it's time for the lucky draw. Please may I request DT, please may I request you to reach Mrs. Kapoor, and I would request Mrs. Kapoor to pick up the lucky numbers from the box. The lucky numbers are picked up. The first one, the first lucky number is 3737. One who is carrying the invitation card numbered 3737, please come up. Yes, the second number is again starting with 3 and it is 3030. 3030. Yes, one who is carrying the invitation card number 3030, please come up. And the third one is 6161. 6161. So our three lucky parents are the one who is carrying the card with 3737 number, the next one 3030, and the third number is 6161. She is 61, I think. 61. She has collected her prize. And now 37. 3737. And now we have reached the fag end of the evening. And to wind up is, of course, our national anthem. Please may I request all of you to stand up. Please get ready for the national anthem. May God bless you all. Goodbye.
Joyita! Joyita!